Hello and welcome, my name is Bubba Faves and welcome to another map guide. We are here on Hereford base where I will be going over some attack strategies, some Valk replacements, as well as defense strats, going over vertical placement and other kill spots that you may not know about or that may enhance your idea about this map, provide an extra intel, and give you a whole different outlook on it. So thank you guys for tuning in and I hope you enjoy. So getting right into the guide, there's a few things that I want to talk about first, and I'll try to get through a lot of this as quick as I can. Now, the one thing about Hereford base, doing a guide on it, is the destructibility that I like to do in these guides, the vertical destructibility. The problem with Hereford base is the only destructibility that we have is between floor 1 and floor 2, so that's going to really minimize the kind of strategies that we can use with that, but there's still a couple things I want to go over that hopefully I can help you out. Now, one of the reasons that this is my favorite map, not my favorite, but one of my favorites for sure, is the defensive aspect. I always pick Valk on this map because there's a couple camera spots that I would love to share with you guys that I think will completely change the way you view this map. So, getting right into it. Because most of our destruction is going to be on floor 1 and 2, but the most common place to defend is down there in the basement, so there's a few things I want to go over there first before I continue with the destructibility. So, first note that I want to take is going to be covering this bomb site down here. A lot of times you have a player down here in this corner. I'll show you a quick and easy way to take care of him really effectively. All you have to do is just shoot out this little corner right here. Come up to these stairs, lay down. And I know it's not so easy to see without an ACOG, but that is the desk right in there. And I'll kind of prove it to you. I'll just take a couple little shots over here. Run down, and as you can see, it's completely lighting up this entire area, which means whoever's sitting here is completely vulnerable. And it's really an easy kill for you. So whenever you see someone there, jump for joy because that is a free kill for you. Next thing I want to talk to you guys a little bit about is entering in here. A lot of people seem to forget about these windows up here at the top, completely open. Use that to your advantage. Throwing grenades, flashbang grenades. A lot of the times, the last couple of seconds, there is someone usually held up in here, so it becomes a last second push because there's so many places to hide and hold angles. So don't forget to toss in your grenades, your flashbangs right before you make that push and make it so much easier to get to. Last thing, staying with that kind of grenade mentality. Even when this is fortified, that top is always going to be open. It doesn't reach completely to the roof, so you can open that up, cook your grenade, toss it into the roof. It'll bounce right down, killing whoever is hiding here behind green box. Another popular angle that people like to hold. Now, getting into the actual attack. In regards to this, we're going to be talking about the attack here on kitchen and here on TV room. And during the attack, we're going to be attacking from the garage. That's the mentality that we're going to be using. So in this attack, there's a few things I'm going to point out. First, as to the attack, this is the assumption that our Thermite and Thatcher or Hibana are going to be making the push from the garage, hopefully opening up one or two more of these walls to get that view into this kitchen room right here. And then our goal as a sledge or a buck or anyone with breaching charges is to work our way clearing the very top of the floor, starting with the third, making our way to the second, which is right above this, and then clearing out the spots that the people can't really gain access to in the garage. That's much harder, and those spots are going to be here behind the fridge. Second common spot is going to be here behind the stove, and then the last spot possibly here behind the microwave. So I'll be showing you those. Getting into this room, also keep in mind that having someone protecting your back, you don't want that person to flank. That's a really easy flank to get. First spot's going to be that fridge. Breaking a hole on an angle to give us a little bit of extra cover. Second spot, that's going to be that stove right there. Breaching out those corners. Again, if this isn't already fortified, we can always breach around it. But again, having that is going to completely open up this entire area, making it easy for us to, if not kill the person, it's going to be forcing the people to run out of hiding, run out into the open, hopefully be killed by the people that are peeking from garage. Last spot, I'm going to open up right beside this door for a couple of reasons. One, it's going to fish out that person that's probably going to be hiding here behind microwave. Secondly, is when we do get the plant off in this room, this is a fantastic spot that we can watch this double door as well as coming up from the basement, because normally that's a fantastic spot for people to hide because it only their head will show if they're trying to watch further down the hallway. So it's a sneaky little angle on people coming up from the basement. Next thing to note is just because we got this cleared out, normally as a defender they'll usually use an impact grenade, usually right around this where I breached open here, to allow that secondary access into the TV room. Otherwise you only have the access from this door, and that's just not very good as a defender, especially since chances are you'll have someone peeking from this window. And you don't really want to be running past this window or this door right here just to make a push into this room. So they'll have that open. And with that open, chances are someone will either be hiding most likely behind this wall here, possibly beside the TV. And if we were able to push them out, there might be someone might push to try to hide behind this pole. So I'll show you a quick couple spots to open that up. Keeping in mind that from this window, these couches are concealment, not cover. You can shoot right through them, bullets go right through and will kill you. So keep in mind you can always just take a couple pot shots through there just in case someone's trying to hide behind it. So from above, to gain access, just to view that hole, that's going to give us access right there. But we're worried about the people that are hiding underneath. So to clear them out, the first one, most likely, they're going to be sitting here behind that wall. Secondly is going to be right here, behind that TV. With those opened up, there's not many other places that they can hide unless we push them towards that pillar right there. But just as quickly as that, there's not really many places that they can hide. That person from the window will normally get them picked off if we haven't killed them already. So lastly, let's say we even wanted to plant in the TV room. We can come over here and we can protect from this other door entrance right here. So from the door, or we can sit here watching whatever other entrance hole that they've created right there to protect their plant that we did in the TV room. Alright, so we've made our way up to the second floor, and we're going to be talking about destructibility from underneath. Now the first thing that we want to do, because there's so many places that people can hide up here, is open up all these windows from the outside. What this is going to do is going to make the defenders uneasy. It's going to force them into other hiding spots out of fear of being shot from the windows. So opening up the windows, the main spot that we're going to be focused on from destructibility underneath is especially this closet right here, as well as possibly on either side of this window. But that's going to be or probably most guaranteed spot of someone hiding. Second spot that there's going to be most likely someone be is right here beside the tub. And then lastly, with this window open up here, it might force the person that was originally hiding behind this wall, it might force him beside this bed right here. So from underneath that closet that we're going to be talking about, again, this is something that one grenade spot won't necessarily work because it's a little bit wide of an area. So if you have a shotgun, it does a pretty good job of clearing out that entire closet. All you're going to do is you're just going to completely shoot out this entire floor, opening this up, and chances are whoever's hiding in that closet will get a face full of lead eventually. Just those shots there, that'll get that entire closet pretty much opened up. If not, if someone's hiding behind that window, that first one's just going to be right here to the left beside that pillar. And then the last one's just going to be further, obviously, in that corner there. So that's a pretty good chance of finding someone. The second spot that we're going to be looking at is going to be that tub. Where that tub's going to be is going to be right above us, right in here. As you can see, there's the tub, so just shooting over here across into this other room will get us that kill of anyone hiding behind the tub. And then the last spot is again beside that bed that we've pushed someone away from. And as you can see, the wall's going to bring us right here. So shooting up right here might get us that shot on whoever kind of rotated from that wall after we opened up that window. So now we're going to be talking a little bit about defense, and this is my favorite. Now with Hereford base, it is considerably a small map, so a lot of these outside cams that I use for all floors, and I'll show you those in a second. But again, for defending downstairs, one of the common ones that I'll use is I'll throw a camera up here like that. Now when that light turns off, that camera's pretty well hidden. It's black on black. The only way that it'll be noticed is when someone goes on it right here. But again, it gives a pretty good visual when things get down to the nitty gritty. So that is one that you can take or leave. Now the next two are ones that I use pretty much no matter which bomb site or which floor that the site is on. It's going to be two cams. One's going to go on this tree. The other one's going on this tree out here. Now this tree here is a little bit more of a common camera spot. Show you right there. And then I'll throw the second one up here like that. So this is the first one. This one gives us fantastic visual of this east side, especially if it's in basement or even if we're doing bedroom or top floor, because of this fire escape stairs right here. This is such a common spot for players to be, and it allows us fantastic access to run outside to get kills. Throughout this camera, that door's already going to be ripped down, so we're going to have fantastic visual on the defenders as they come up here. Even as they kind of spread around the north side, we get to see a lot. We even get to see when the players go up on the balcony to try to push open third floor. So this is fantastic cam, but like I said, it's a little bit more common, so sometimes I get shot, which is why I have this one as my backup cam. And this one also gives me the ability to see down into the trench right there for whatever push. If I see them pushing in the trench, all I have to do is come up here to the side right here, and I can get a quick and easy peek on them as they're trying to push from that door right there. Now let's say you've gone a round or two on defense and they eventually found all those cams because someone spotted on them and told them that there's a cam outside, and they took the extra time to reveal them. Another option that you can do is you can just come on down here and you can throw a camera up above like that. Again, it's not necessarily the best hidden camera. Sometimes now mine landed a little bit on that box, but again, you can kind of land it anywhere on the bottom of these stairs right here. It's still not perfectly hidden, but hopefully if you want to go for those chances, it will give you that spot over there, again a little bit into the trench on that side right there. The next two cams that I will show you, again, these are ones that I kind of use on the second or third floor when the bomb sites are over there, is out there on that tree right there. Land it right on that tree. This camera gives me a fantastic view of this west side from whatever push they're going to be doing over there. The last outside cam that I usually like to throw out is usually going to be up here on the telephone pole. This cam gives a fantastic visual of the south side. Again, sometimes people are rappelling out here. Even we can get a nice peek from the east if we can see them trying to push from the east. Just another option that you guys can use. Alright, so now talking about holding levels on a vertical destruction base. The only real area that we have to work with is on this main floor, and I got a pretty good area to set up that we can use to defend, again, the TV room and the kitchen. So we're going to head upstairs. Now this can also be very well paired with a castle. Again, castling this door right here, you'll castle this door and castle this door right here, being the most common spots for a player to come through. The reason you even want to just barricade it is if someone's going to try to push you or come in for a flank, you want to be able to hear them, and having those barricades right there is going to give you that audio cue, letting you know that someone's coming for you, giving you the chance to peek them or at least prepare yourself to defend. So again, the reason I like to pick smoke in this option is because smoke has both impacts and you can have that shotgun with them. We're going to use impacts right here and impacts right here, which is going to give us a little bit of rotation base, as well as we can use a little bit for maneuverability so we can access these floors a lot quicker. So the first spot that we're going to look at right here is we're just going to shoot open this floor, and then with the shotgun we get a nice bit of range that we get to shoot open into this hallway that leads from garage. So this is going to stop us having that bit of barbed wire there. It's going to stop whatever player's going to be trying to push from the garage down into this hallway. We'll be able to get a really nice peek on him. And Jason, with that open, he's not expecting someone to shoot him from above. He's expecting someone to shoot him from behind that wall right there. So he's not even going to be looking at us, and we're going to get a cheeky little peek on him from here. The second spot that we're going to open up is, we're going to, for our barricades, we're actually going to barricade these walls right here, especially when they find out that we're up here. It's going to stop them from being able to breach in pretty easily to gain access to us. So with our shotgun, we're just going to make a shotgun line all the way down here, and this is going to be kind of along this wall in the kitchen. So with the thermite or Habana, if they finally breach open here, we're going to be able to get a little bit more of an angle to stop them from entering too much in here. If they try to get a plant right on that edge, we're going to be able to shoot them from here. Now, one of the other spots is, again, as an attacker, they're going to probably be opening up this window here into the TV room, shooting open this floor. This is going to give us a nice over-the-top angle from anyone that's going to be running around here, trying to peek into this room. We'll be able to get a nice top-down kill on them, as well as, again, we can shoot open this floor right here. if they're going to be trying to come in through the double doors and enter into this side. So with all these things open, we're pretty well protected from all these doors, and we have a pretty good rotation between these two rooms. Now, whether or not how well you feel you can hold this, if it's you and someone else, you can even open this up for the rotation base. If they get that plant off, you need to make your way down the stairs. It's nice to have that open, but if it's going to be just you and you're not that confident, fortifying that up, because if they come to kill you, then it's going to be a pretty easy access for them to be coming top down with that hatch open. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by hitting that like button as well as subscribing to my channel for more. I've got a lot of great guides and content that'll be coming out, and I won't want you guys to miss out on that. As well as don't forget to check out my Twitch and Twitter account. Keep you guys up to date on all the other streams and videos that will be released, and you guys will be the first ones to watch. So until next time, my friends, I will see you later.